In the financial markets right now, there's probably over 10 to 12 million people with online trading accounts. The biggest problem that everybody faces is, what should I be buying and what should I be selling?
How can you follow anything? There's too much stuff. That's what our software does. It follows it for you. You tell us what you want and we show you in real time.
What makes our data different is that we take standard market data, we layer it, compile it, and create new derived data streams out of that data. And that's called metadata, which we then use in our artificial intelligence engine to see opportunities that other people are just not able to see and gauge.
Our technology all starts with just millions of events coming in. Everyone who's trading the stock market, every single trade, we have to compress that into something that can be usable to a user. Then it goes through a second phase where tens of thousands of users are all connected at once, each with their own custom requests.
We're taking information that has been in the market data stream since the markets have been around. This same information, this tick data, what is this stock doing? What is this metric doing? What is the volume doing? But here at TradeIdeas, what we do is we take that information and we completely rearrange it into something that makes sense and that is quantifiable through hardcore statistics and math.
The secret sauce of TradeIdeas is really all in the server room. That's the important part. That's where we have stacks and stacks of computers and really fat pipes bringing us data from multiple places.
Game changer really is the artificial intelligence that we're bringing to market. This is the thing that's going to revolutionize how people interact with stocks, how they go about purchasing them. Because whereas before you were basically guessing as to what happens based on an analyst recommendation or on a chart pattern that's visual, now we're moving everything to quantitative, where you have statistics behind it and confidence in what you're doing because it's been tested. Well, we have a reactive system, and what it does is that every night our software goes back to this data and restudies it to find out if it should keep going or if it should change.
The way I see TradeIdeas evolving in the future, and a very good example of that evolution has happened recently. Our product has added so much functionality in the past 1 to 2 years that it's barely recognizable from the product that it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So the future is wide open. The future is what we're going to make of it. But the good news is the future is all about data, ones and zeros. And that's what the marketplace is. And we're the best people at deciphering those ones and zeros.
It's not only about the data and the speed and the quality, it improves your whole experience.
One of the nice things is that we make things easier for people, so what we find is often the guy who used to trade once a month starts trading once a week. The guy who used to trade once a week now trades once a day.
We use the channel concept, much like Netflix, and allow individuals to peruse through market channels such as China, or social media, or volume surges, or options. In fact, they can not only peruse through our data channels, but they can also then go to a channel where they can interact personally with other users of our technology. So we have a full suite.
A lot of tools like Twitter and Facebook just can't compete with us in terms of reliability and uptime. If you post something and it shows up on my phone and not on the guy next to me on his phone, everybody laughs and just says, that's Facebook. If my data coming from the New York Stock Exchange to my server room to your platform is more than a second or two late, I'm going to get calls and I'm going to get a lot of angry customers.
The market data stream in and of itself is huge and chaotic. It's basically meaningless. And see, that's where the power lies right there. Because we as humans are not very good at recognizing patterns in the stock market. And with the evolution of the markets and all the computer-driven trading that's out there, it's like the old adage, you're going to a gunfight, but you're bringing a knife, Well, we let you show up with a laser pistol.
There's nothing a human can do that is in the quantity that is able to be done by a computer. The computer can analyze data points in multiple dimensions and can do it for thousands and thousands of stocks and millions of data points. That's where the game is right now, and we are bringing this to the individual investor.
If you're involved in the financial world at all, whether you're a trader, an investor, a hedge fund manager, or just somebody that's saving up for retirement, you need TradeIdeas.